Hello, Facebook, YouTube. Today, Berecher, the Archangel God, the Blessed by God. No, not Saturn. He's a false god, quick acknowledging false gods and God's state. All right, topic of the message. All right, we are pretty much, we're 3 days. When Saturday or the Sabbath or Shabbat Shalom, when the Sabbath day is over, like I tell people, when God sends a sign, you have to watch out for the next Sabbath day and what proceeds from the Sabbath day to really see if any fulfillment is going to happen concerning the sign that is given. Okay, but the topic of this message is very important. Of course, I was chilling at the bar and watching basketball. And I watch people, and I watch if something, a conversation gets, out of hand or something like that. And of course, nonsense can be cultivated when someone is drinking alcohol. Yeah. But the thing is, I want to pretty much ask Christians mainly, and hopefully sinners can have a desire within themselves to understand this ideal concerning, are you aiming to be a, fire distinguisher, or are you the type of person about lighter fluid? You know what I'm saying? It's the metaphors I use because here's the thing about life, or that I see a problem. A problem sort of kind of is like an ideal of fire. You know what I'm saying? Someone started a fire or started a problem, and a problem is there, and it's probably was, burning and burning and burning and burning and burning, and all of a sudden, a problem is there. The thing is, the question that I hopefully want you to ask yourself, you know what I'm saying? You ask yourself, to be honest with yourself, are you the type of person that will, when a problem happens, when a fire occurring? See, and that's the thing, first of all, when you operate in darkness, what people don't understand, that they don't see a fire, because you're blindfolded, or certain people don't see problems, but they more likely think problems are supposed to be the ideal every day of life. You know what I'm saying? Like something bad happened, it happened, so nothing, oh whatever, oh well, you know what I'm saying? Is what people in darkness, unfortunately, has that demeanor when a problem presents itself. It's like whatever, oh well, and all of a sudden, later they're like, what? This happened, this person did this person did that. What happened? I don't know how it happened like that, And people in darkness, that's what happens. And people wonder what's the cause of it? Well, here's the thing. In darkness, you spiritual darkness, you can't see that there's things are happening and there's fires getting started inside of people. You know what I'm saying? Because we're in darkness, we do not see that it needs a resolution. Something needs to be resolved. A situation needs to be understood. You know what I'm saying? Then the thing is that I learned, that God showed me this metaphor a while back, about that, are we fire starters or are we this extinguisher? But we're going to be either or regardless. We're going to be either or regardless. Now, what's the difference between a fire distinguisher and a fire starter? First of all, like I, really want to piggyback off my message I did the other morning about what you let in, what influence is going to determine if you going to be a fire distinguisher, or are you going to be a fire fluid? You know what I'm saying? That what comes out of you, as what Jesus says, what comes out of a man defiles the person. And the thing is, what comes out of us is going to determine if problems are going to get worse or problems are going to dissolve. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, we concerning influence. Now, the idea of a fire lighter fluid and a fire extinguisher, they are containers. They're containers that are containing something that can either make things better or make things worse, pretty much. And the thing is, you got to realize that what you let in that contains. See, here's the thing. Negativity is speaking, information is speaking all the time. But to let negativity inside of us is the responsible of every human being that has to be careful of what pretty much chemical, because these are chemicals. These lighter fluid and fire extinguisher are chemicals. They say what chemical substance are you allowing yourself to be influenced more by is what people, unfortunately, majority are negating that responsibility, because there's a lot of negativity going on in the world. Then it's more than positive things going on. And it's sad how much, to what extent, negativity is consuming a lot of people, affecting a lot of people, consuming them inside, and affecting a lot of people around them, and how much, to what capacity that people are affected, because people are not aware that they can contain something that can make matters worse, and spew lighter fuel to a fire, to a problem, and make the problem escalate. As you know, your social media has been notoriously of doing that concerning the shows that they put on television. And as you see, they're saying it's okay, violence is okay. And it's okay to get violent when a problem happens. Oh no, don't be about trying to make peaceful resolutions to resolve a situation. And they show the example. You know what I'm saying? That's what really television, they show the example, and radio say, tell the example, and they hope that you deem it okay to resolve a situation violently, instead of, being about peace talks, talking in a form of peace to resolve the situation, is what the situation of the rigmarole that's going on each and every day. And, and when the aftermath happened and the damage that happened, because the fire was burning and destroyed a lot of things. See, and that's the thing about people in darkness. People in darkness don't realize, about the magnitude of the destruction that leaves when you are a fire starter, that you are about quick to get violent and quick to get angry, quick to get frustrated and lash out. They don't realize how much damage is being done to them and to others around them. And the thing is, but when aftermath and seeing all the damage and seeing all the wreckage of someone that, did not have the proper chemicals and fuel to try to be about resolving a situation, resolving the conflict, resolving the what happened and stuff like that. And they're like, oh, I didn't know that this did this. I didn't know this, that. And that's the deception of Satan. You know what I'm saying? That people need to escape this deception. I was talking about the other day about our word. There's death. Yeah, there's death and life in the power of the tongue. You know what I'm saying? There's a fire extinguisher, aka death, and there's lighter fluid, death, and fire extinguisher, life. You know what I'm saying? In the power of the tongue. And these days people are not respecting that idea of responsibility, that you have the responsibility with whatever you put in your ears and your eyes is going to be presented in a situation that a problem will come happen. And if you don't have the proper chemicals inside you to be about putting out the fire or learn the wisdom of God that prevents nonsense from happening, things get destroyed. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, but yet people desire deliverance to happen, but things get destroyed. That's the reality of life that we need to understand to this situations that we like, what happened? And we're still questioning why. No, it's not questioning why. It's what did I allow influence me to handle the situation. Now, here's the thing, what I really want you to understand about this. See, as much as the lack of fire extinguisher, aka Jesus Christ, that you do not develop, you cannot help resolve not only your problems or other people problems, but people problems that are happening around. Fire is as you see in the forest fires, it's going to catch, it's going to spread out, it's going to consume, it's going to make things worse. If it's not put out, it's going to burn everything that is in its path. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to realize how, and understanding and realize it should tell you how much you need to be more about the Word of God, more about learning the Word of God, more about fellowshipping the Word of God, more about hearing the Word of God, listening in music concerning the Word of God. You will know that I need a fire extinguisher, because if I don't like problems, if I don't like drama, if I don't like bad situation, I'm going to need this to help me resolve what's going on around me. That's what you must come to the terms when you realize that the problems that are happening in the world and around you, that you have, it's about your chemicals and what's inside you, and the example you set to other people to say, look, I'm tired of this destruction. I'm tired of the madness that is happening around me. I want a fire extinguisher. And that fire extinguisher is Jesus Christ. The only way it can give us the capability to do what's right. Or as what it says, Romans 12:21, you can't overcome evil with evil. You can't overcome lighter fluid with lighter fluid. You only can overcome evil with good. And good is the fire extinguisher. All right, that's the message. I hope you got this. God be the glory in him forever and ever in Jesus' name.